Okay, and I'm back down in my basement to answer questions several of you have had regarding what are we, Campus Crusade Portugal, or AGAP as we're called here, AGAP Portugal, planning to do to help refugees and how you can be involved. Well, let me tell you where we feel like God is calling us and leading us. First of all, we're looking at who we are, what things we have. We have two staff who are Ukrainian, who speak, they're Ukrainian Portuguese. They speak Portuguese, Ukrainian, and English. We also have another staff that speaks Russian. We also have a staff member who's a lawyer, or was a lawyer. In addition to this, we have a piece of property. 3 hours north of here, we have a small retreat center. And what we've decided to do, what we're going to go forward doing, is creating kind of a transition center. In other words, we're working with a local church in Poland to get refugees and pay for refugees to get from Poland to Portugal. Once they arrive in Portugal, we're meeting them at the bus station, getting them up to our retreat center for 1 to 2 weeks, where we give them a time to rest, relax, where we can interact with them, minister to them, but also help them get things like a social security number, to get to the doctor, get any medicines, get a national health number, and working with the government to get them long-term housing and get them set up in long-term housing, schooling for kids, all the things that are associated with that, as well as trying to work with local churches to get them set up in that house. You can imagine that first grocery store run when you have to buy salt and pepper and tinfoil, not just rice and meat, but you've got to buy all the things you only need to buy once, twice, 3 times a year. So getting those things and getting them helped with that and outfitted with that, that's what we're going to be doing. We're in the process of getting and receiving our first 7 refugees. If you would like to be a part of that, here's what we're estimating it's going to cost for us working with this church to send them money to buy the bus ticket to get the refugee from basically Poland into here, for us to pick them up from the airport, get them, spend 2 weeks at a little retreat center, food, housing there, then get them to their permanent location. We're estimating it's going to cost us $750 per refugee. At the bottom of this email, I've got a link there. You can go to that and you can give directly to, we're called AGAP Portugal. Give to AGAP Portugal and mark it SOS Ukraine, SOS Ukraine, and that will let our accountant know to designate that, and that money will be put aside. And as we have money and as we have the funds, we will be, we've already collected some funds, but as we do more, we will be sponsoring refugees coming in, and we do have a maximum we can take at a time, which is going to be about 15 to 20 at a time, depending on the medical needs, the ages. If we've got elderly grandparents or young kids, it adjusts that number. But that's what we're looking at doing. That's what where we're going forward, and that's how you can help. If you've got any questions, please, email me or text me, Facebook message me, any way you can, and we'll keep you updated on how that's going.